Hey Jeff, I'd love to know more about what makes a great personal injury attorney.
Sure, I'd be happy to talk about that. That's really a question that every person who's been involved in an accident or who has suffered some sort of injury or who's had a family member pass away due to an accident or due to someone's negligence. It's a question that every one of those people should ask is, who am I going to hire? How am I going to find the best possible attorney for me? And there are a few things that people should consider when deciding who to hire an attorney. First, and the obvious one is, the lawyer needs to know and understand the law in the field of personal injury. There are many types of laws that apply to all sorts of different fields: construction, business litigation, family law, criminal law. And there's a whole field of case law and decisions in the personal injury field. So you need to make sure you have a lawyer who has been around long enough and has the intelligence and the experience to have a complete understanding of the law. It's also important that they know and understand the judges um, in the county where you're going to be filing a lawsuit, because judges often do things according to the way they have done things in the past. So to know how a judge has ruled on something in the past is very helpful in predicting what will happen in your case. The second thing is looking at the attorney's track record. What kind of settlements has he been able to reach? What kind of jury verdicts has she obtained? And in what kind of cases? What percentage of the cases go to trial versus get settled for a number that's satisfactory to the client? And what do the clients say? Look at Google reviews, look online, and search the attorney before you hire them, and see what other clients have had to say about their experience with the attorney. The third thing that is important is, does the lawyer have the resources to handle your case? And what I mean by that is, oftentimes, if you can't get a case settled quickly and you've got to file a lawsuit and go to court, it can get very expensive. Lawyers will often have to hire experts such as medical doctors, accident reconstruction experts, vocational rehab experts. There are costs associated with filing the lawsuit, with taking depositions and court reporter fees. And then, of course, actually going to trial can be very expensive. So you want to make sure that you have a lawyer who has been successful enough that he or she has the resources to take the insurance company on and take it all the way through to trial. And the last thing I would say, and probably one of the most important things, is your lawyer a good communicator? Are you getting answers to your questions? Are you getting explanations for why certain things are happening? Does your lawyer have a good feel for what may happen in the future based on his experience? And is he communicating those things to you? I get calls all the time from people who are unhappy with their lawyer because they cannot communicate with them. They can't get them on the phone. They can't get them on email. They can't get them through text. The lawyer either doesn't care or is too busy with other cases. So you have to have good communication with your lawyer, and you have to have a lawyer who's compassionate, who actually cares about you and your case. So those are just some of the things, probably the most important things for you to consider when you're deciding who you want to hire as your personal injury attorney.